The Formosa Dreamers were in the midst of a ugly 3-game losing streak, and they looked to stop this against the visiting Mono Vampire basketball squad in the Changhua Stadium in Taiwan. We take you into the action in the first period as Mono Vampire would get the drop on the home squad, leading by as many as 9 points, with Paul Zamar leading the charge. But the Dreamers would battle back as Lenny Daniel leading a one-man fast break, finishing on the stopping on the dime with that scoop shot. They would try to battle back as Lenny Daniel teamed up with teammate Chen Yuhan, as the Dreamers would stay within striking distance, and then this three-pointer from Chen would tie the game in the first period. But it was all Mono Vampire from then on, as new world import Sam Degara would introduce himself first with the block, and then racing up and down the floor and getting that offensive rebound and the putback. Mono would just pour it on in the second period, as hot shooting once again from Paul Zamar would continue to balloon this Mono Vampire lead. And Patrick Sanders would follow suit, as this three-pointer gave Mono the biggest lead of the game as they entered the half with a 15-point advantage, 49-34. Mono Vampire would keep piling it on in the third period, this time Paul Zamar casually stepping into a long-range triple. Lenny Daniel, though, would answer right back, helping keep his team within striking distance, but they were still down big in the third. But check out this sequence here as the big man blocks the shot, and the 7-4 Degara racing up and down the floor and finishing the Brickman lob for the Monster Jam. That smile says it all, as Degara just towering over the home squad. What a debut for the Spaniard. Mono Vampire with another display of passing, and despite the miss, who's there to clean it up? That's Degara just stuffing it all over Reggie Ocosa. The Dreamers would keep their heads up high, and despite the struggles, still chip away at that commanding lead. But it was all Mono Vampire even in the fourth, this time with Chichay Ananti making his presence felt and finishing that undergoal stab. Ananti would make it 2 straight as he just elevates all over the Dreamers. And when the buzzer sounded, it was a commanding victory for Mono Vampire. They pick up the 104-84 victory, climbing to 5 wins and 3 losses, while the Dreamers pick up their 4th straight loss as they tumble to 1 win and 6 losses.